I wanted to make this video simply for something quick to say that I'm playing Rakuen right now. Like, I'm not recording a session right now, but I'm just recording this to kind of talk about it a little bit. Like, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, that kind of shit. I want to make it clear that I'm leaving the music and everything in it as a quiet play to pretty much share the experience I had so people don't hear me backseat driving the entire game like I do with the Tales games. I did the same thing with To the Moon and Finding Paradise. I left the music in. I gave plenty of time for people to read. You can still pause and read if you need to. I give it a few seconds so you can read as fast as you can, and you can still catch it. But if I get copyright striked for it, I don't want Laura to see this as like, oh, I'm stealing your content. No, I'm not. It's not what's going on. I'm sharing this experience with people that found my channel. Mostly, like, the people I know close to me, because I know they go to my channel and watch my videos every now and then. So this is just my way of sharing that experience with them. If they can't play the games themselves, then they can watch my run of it and see what it was like. I despise the algorithm's way of putting copyright strikes on music and stuff like that. Even though it doesn't affect my channel, the very talented Laura Shigihara that made this game, I don't want her to think, oh, I'm just using it for shits and giggles. Well, I kind of am. I'm using the game for shits and giggles to share the experience, but I'm not using it for evil, obviously. And the music that she made was absolutely astounding, and it has everything to do with the game. It is a part of the game. There's not much I can say about that. I don't want to spoil it, because this is going to go, like, right up front. This is going to be the first video you see, and then it's going to be Rakuen Part 1, so on and so forth. I don't know how many parts I'm going to have of this. I'm already past, like, 4 or 5 parts, I think. So that's how that's going to be. It is going to be a quiet play, so you won't hear my mic. What I do the entire time is I have my mic switched off like this. You'll hear the pop. That's the microphone off and on. You hear the pop here. You won't hear it there because I'll have already turned the microphone off to do the recordings. So the recording session will start and then it will just go. I turned off the overlay so you don't see it up top there, so I have to have like a timer. Some of you already know this because you watched the Tales play. Like, I turned my overlay and all that shit off. But this is a game that pretty much is tied with first with To the Moon and Finding Paradise for my favorite games. Like, I have like a top 10 list right now, and the 3 games, To the Moon, Finding Paradise, and this, are tied at first. Because they're experiences that, my god, pretty much motivated me to get into my writing. So when people stumble across this, I don't want them to think, like, oh, you're just stealing content. No, that's not how Let's Plays work. And this pretty much is a Let's Play, it's not like a content thing. I'm, like, playing the game so people can see it if they can't get it themselves. They have no way to get it themselves, because this is a PC exclusive game. So that's kind of what I wanted to bring up. This is a very important experience, and I don't feel like me talking is going to help the experience any. It's just going to ruin the experience. So I turned my mic off. So for this game, like To the Moon and Finding Paradise, I'm not talking because I'm not going to backseat drive for this game. As many jokes as I want to make every now and then, because this game is absolutely really funny at times, but this is just a cute, very emotional game, and I don't want to ruin that experience. So I turn my microphone off, and that's that. Besides, I don't think you want to hear me sobbing to myself because, like I said, this game is emotional. You can probably tell by the picture for the game itself. I had to get on Google and put this up in photos. Like all the games that I've played on my channel, I do not own the rights to them. I only own a copy of the game on my Steam. That is it. I just own a copy of it and thought I should share it with others that can't get it for themselves, so they can at least have this wonderful experience that I had. I've already played through the game and beaten it a time before, and I haven't played it for a while because I was like, you know what, the next time I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna record it. And I immediately regretted not brushing up on the puzzles because one of them took me like 10, 15 minutes. I was like, oh shit, this looks stupid on me. Because that was an entire, like, probably 15 minutes of the recording to me screwing up a box puzzle. You know how, like, the old Pokemon games, like, oh, if you move this way, you gotta move the other way. So you can get through these bunch of rocks and shit like that. Yeah, it's one of those. And I totally, like, blanked on that puzzle. I was like, how the hell was I supposed to do this again? But then I got it, it's all good, and you'll see that. I, like, debated putting up, like, footage of me playing the game, just, like, that muted, so you didn't hear it, and I just moved my mouse around like this, like, woo! You probably can't even see the mouse, but you can see the arrows at the sides, like, popping up, telling you where my mouse is. There's that. But yeah, I'm going to keep this maximized here to record. It doesn't take up so much space, so you're not going to see, like, one recording at a time. They're all going to be uploaded at once. Well, they're going to be uploaded still one at a time, but I'm going to do them all at once. I'm not going to, like, do one or two, and then upload the next night. No, I'm just going to upload them all when I have them all. I can't do that with the Tales game, because those games are enormous, and my computer does not have the space for that. I don't know how long it's been since I started this recording. Oh well. But yes, this is pretty much my appreciation post for the creator of this game, Laura Shigihara, that made this. Because, my god, if you ever see this, you are very damn talented. You're a great writer, you're a great songwriter, you're a great game developer. I don't know how many people you had helping with this. I didn't pay attention to the credits because I was in the middle of, like, an episode. I was in the middle of an episode of Emotions. Internally screaming. But yeah, this was a wonderful game, and I loved it. There's not much I can say about that other than that. It's a very great game, and it was very well done. If you ever see this, Laura, you're a very talented person, and I very much admire that. I only catch streams, like, every now and then, but, you know. That is the way it is. I can only catch streams every now and then. I'll go back every couple days and, like, watch through some of them. Because I enjoy the music. I love that kind of stuff. Music is, like, the best to me. Music is one of my motivators, so you can imagine I'm all about that. But yes, I hope you enjoy this entire journey through Rakuen as I do these recordings, painstakingly and weird days. Because there have been days I have not gotten to record in the morning that I wanted to record, but I'm going to be recording today, and I'm going to be recording a couple of times. I believe so, anyway. Well, I'm going to do it later, because right now I'm kind of tired as hell, I'm hungry, so I'm just going to do what I'm going to do today, and then record tonight. I'm probably going to do a bunch of recording tonight. Like, I've got a whole bunch of time to do recording tonight. It's my weekend. So yeah, I already have several parts already. I'm halfway through the game now. So you'll pretty much see this when it comes out, because when I go to upload, I'm uploading this first, and then I'll upload the rest of the videos as they come out. Not as they come out, as they're done. Once it's all done, they'll upload. I don't know how long it's going to take each part to upload. It really varies in their size. Some of them are like a couple gigs. Some of them are only like so many 100 MB. This game is not very intensive to my computer, so it does not take a whole lot of space to record. That's why I can do this so easily. Because I could do this, and it's pretty much do all of Rakuen, and it's pretty much just one recording of Berseria or Zisteria, which I will get back to recording eventually. Give me some time. I gotta work my brain. So, I do hope you enjoy. And Laura, if you see this, thank you very much for creating this wonderful experience. Wonderful and emotional that hit me like a freight train, but, you know, that's that.